Welcome to CSC Movie Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain about an episode, True Love, from a Thai thriller series, Girl from Nowhere. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The episode starts with a young teen girl in a student's uniform on the one side of a high wall. She rests a handwritten note on it. On the other side, a young teen boy in a student's uniform takes the note and reads it. The note says that soon, they will study together. He gives her back something that seems like a meal and they depart. A female narrator voice takes over and says that love relationships in school are an all-time problem. Why do they forbid it though? Are adults afraid of it? The camera pans left until it shows as another female student sitting on the outer edge of a high window. There are boards which describe the proper way for the girls to dress in school and the proper way to be respectful. From what it seems, this school is an all-female school. One of the female teachers, Ms. Nanno, is speaking with the school's headmaster and is telling him that they shouldn't merge their school with the boys' school. The headmaster says that he has run out of choices because there is a lack of funds. Nanno claims that their school is virtuous and it produces traditional ladies. If their school gets mixed with the boys' school, it will be defiled. Those boys are like termites and will corrupt the school. The headmaster says that he can't do anything different, they need the money to keep the school running and pay the teachers as well. Nanno insists and throws some notes on his desk. Those are notes exchanged amongst boys and girls. The headmaster looks at one of them but doesn't seem much bothered. He smiles and he says that those boys are more outdated than he thought they would be. Eventually, the merging is going to happen. He is not asking for Nanno's permission. He is just asking her to prepare the teachers and the students for the upcoming changes. Nanno goes to the teacher's office and announces the news. All of the teachers are females. She says that they need to take action and do something to not allow the merging of their school with the boys' school. One of the other teachers says that it doesn't sound so bad. But Nanno says that now the girls need to be taken care of. They are going through an age when they need to be free to blossom. On the contrary, boys are immature and irresponsible and they will harm the girls. One other teacher, Ms. Linda, completely agrees with Nanno. She furthermore adds that they need to move quickly because rumors have already started around the school. Nanno wonders who might have started those rumors. The merger is not even officially announced yet. Nanno, the girl who was sitting on the window, is speaking with her classmates. They ask her if it's true that their school is going to include boys soon. Nanno says yes. One girl comments that she will not know how to act around boys. Nanno calms them down and says that boys are not anything special. They are not intimidating. She tells a story that depicts a group of boy students being afraid of their teacher. A superimposition fills the screen and writes the 12th rule of the school, which is, girls are not allowed to laugh with the boys' jokes. The merging has happened and now boys are present in the previously all-female school. A group of boys and a group of girls come close to each other. Nanno helps things out and makes the introductions among them. She also gets Nanno, who supposedly has been in the school longer than Nanno, to give the boys a tour of the school. The group of boys and girls walk together and Punjan, one of the boys, cracks a joke. The girls laugh shyly and Nanno says that the boys are funny. Nanno purposely does everything in her power to bring the boys and girls together while Ms. Linda is watching them and taking some pictures on her smartphone. Ms. Linda shows the pictures to Ms. Nanno and asks her what they should do. Ms. Nanno says she has her own ways of dealing with such issues. The students have assembled in lines and Nanno is announcing the rules, since this is the first day that boys and girls will study together. She calls her rules social distancing. First of all, students will not even be allowed to form mixed lineups. The girls will line up on her right arm side and all the boys will line up on her left arm side. Furthermore, the classrooms will be split into boys' and girls' rooms. They won't study in the same classroom. While the girls study, Ms. Nanno makes the boys run around to keep their minds busy. Caffeinated drinks will be forbidden from now on because they will potentially arouse the boys and increase their sexual desire. Another superimposition fills the screen and announces rule number 34. Boys are not allowed to say the word milk. Instead, they will use the phrase pasteurized drinks. At the school cafeteria, the boys and the girls are eating at separate tables while Ms. Linda is watching over them. Nanno tells the other girls that she is part of a group in the Line app and she adds them to the group so they can all text each other. POB asks the girls for some milk and Nanno slides her carton of milk towards him. Ms. Linda takes note of it and takes Nanno's phone out of her hands. Ms. Linda takes Nanno to Ms. Narumol and shows her the text messages. Narumol is not happy with it. Another superimposition presents us with rule number 41. It is forbidden for the girls and the boys to chat. Later that night, we see Ms. Narumol at her study room in her house. She takes a look at a picture of hers, when she was young, sitting with a female friend and eating ice sticks. That gets a flashback started and we are taken to that exact moment. Young Narumol tells her friend that she wants to be a teacher. When we return back to present day, Narumol is holding an award in her hands, for the Best Teacher of the Year 2019. She texts Linda and thanks her for everything she does for her. Linda replies that she would do anything for Narumol. A new superimposition presents us with rule number 76. It is forbidden to show any feelings towards the opposite sex. Nanno is texting on her phone and her friends ask her how she does it. She is blocked on the Line app. But Nanno has downloaded a new app, called True Love, which doesn't reveal the student's identity. So the teachers won't know who is talking to who. The other girls download the app as well. All the students are enthusiastic about this new app and everyone starts using it. They all text each other. Narumol calls Nanno in her office one more time and asks her if she is the one who started this True Love app madness. Nanno admits it and Narumol tells her that she needs to delete the app because things may get out of control. Some girls might get pregnant or lose their virginity. Nanno says that deleting the app is not a clever move. The app doesn't show any identity but the teachers can still monitor the students' activity. If things are going to be out of control, they can stop it right away. Narumol is hooked and tells Nanno to spread the app even more and report to her about its usage. Narumol downloads the app and creates an account under the username Empty Vase. She is immediately matched with a user whose profile picture is a flower. They exchange a couple of messages and they kind of connect. Narumol raises her head and we flash back to her old-time memories. Young Narumol tries to comfort a friend of hers, Rutai, who has been disappointed by her boyfriend. Rutai's boyfriend comes into the scene and asks for forgiveness. The girl leaves Narumol's embrace and returns back to her boyfriend. Narumol tries to hold on to her hand but Rutai leaves her for her boyfriend. Rule number 94 drops in. Boys and girls seeing each other in private will be considered a serious offense. Narumol assembles the students and announces some new rules since the students are failing to comply with the previous rules. The girls will study in a separate building from the boys. In addition, Linda hands her a black list containing names of students whose smartphones will be removed from them. Nanno approaches Narumol and asks how their plan is going. She then indicates a weird noise coming from inside a classroom. Narumol walks in and sees Punjan and Namnueng. They have sneaked in there. She shouts at them and hits them with a broomstick. Blood runs down Punjan's forehead and Narumol freezes. The kids run away. Narumol turns her gaze at the empty classroom and is taken back to yet another flashback. Their teacher announces that Rutai, Narumol's best friend, has passed away. The doctors couldn't save her. Narumol can't hold her tears back. The camera spins around and returns us to the present day. The headmaster calls Narumol in his office and tells her that the kids were just tutoring each other. Her aggression might get the school in trouble if Punjan's parents decide to sue them. He fires Narumol completely. The next morning, the headmaster assembles the students so Ms. Narumol can say goodbye. She starts her speech but then, Nanno takes her phone out and does something on it. All the identities of the users are revealed and now everyone can see who their match is. The students run around to get closer with their match. As for Narumo, she has matched with Ms. Linda. Linda tells her some nice romantic words and compliments her spirit. Narumo is hesitant at first, but Linda insists by saying that love is love, no matter where it comes from. They don't have to be ashamed of it. Linda gets closer and kisses Narumo. She kisses her one more time and Narumo gives in. Nanno turns around and walks away like her work here is done. On her way out, she gets a notification. She has matched with another female student, who by the way, bumps on Nanno. Nanno turns to the camera and smiles. Subscribe to see more videos like this, turn on the notifications and leave a like to help the channel grow. Thanks for watching.